Hey, what's up, guys? This is Sade with Third Generation Conjure. If you are new here, welcome to our channel. My name is Sade, and I am part owner of Third Generation Conjure, and we are a spiritual company that specializes in spiritual supplies and services catered mostly to the practice of hoodoo and conjure work. So if you are new here, welcome. Also, make sure that you like and subscribe to our channel, and also make sure that you follow us on our social media platforms. We have a TikTok, which is theofficialtgc, Instagram, which is Third Generation Conjure, and Facebook, which is Third Generation Conjure as well. And I will post all of those links in the description bar below. Also, if you need any kind of spiritual services or reading, anything of that nature, you can find us on our website, which is www.thirdgenerationconjure.com. We also have an Etsy shop. I don't sell any kind of services there, but we do have our products, which is www.thirdgenerationconjure.store. So I do these readings every year, where we do a yearly collective to see what the next year holds. So we're going to see what 2023 holds for the sign of Taurus. Also, make sure that you also check your rising and your moon sign, because things can resonate a little bit differently, just depending on what kind of astrological aspects you have in your chart. So we're just going to pull some cards, and then we're going to get into the reading. All right, Taurus, so we are back with your reading. I know these cards look all over the place, but I'm going to go through each one and give you an interpretation. So for the present, we have the Nine of Swords, hand fasting, and also the Page of Swords. So a lot of you may be going through stressful situations as it comes to your personal relationships with this hand fasting card. With the Page of Swords, this is all about things that happen quickly. All right. So the page can also bring some type of upsetting news. So if you are going through situations in your personal relationships, especially with romantic relationships, with this Nine of Swords, this is about eliminating any kind of things that stress you. And I'm not just talking about personal relationships, but this is really a period for those under this sign to let go of any kind of toxic attachments that you have, whether that is friendships, family. It's going to be a season of really protecting your energy as well. Okay. Also with the hand fasting, this can deal with collaborations like business partnerships, as well as like romantic relationships, friendships. So there's a focus on those personal relationships in this present moment. But once again, make sure that these relationships are beneficial to you and it's not something that's stressing you, because this is a need to take some action and eliminate some stress in your life. All right, so I asked for a focus for those under this sign within this year. And we get the Knight of Swords and the Book of Shadows. So once again, the Knight of Swords is kind of like the page. This brings news, upsetting news, and this is like action. So, if you do have some of these toxic attachments or just some things that you want to get rid of, some old debris that you want to get out your life, this is a focus on you to take action and bring forth whatever energy that you want to bring into this new year with you, okay? So this is all about taking those steps to eliminate those bad habits, those toxic situations, things that you want to get rid of. That's going to be a focus for you so you can start anew this year. We also have the Book of Shadows. So the Book of Shadows deals with being your authentic self. Okay, so not diminishing yourself in favor for somebody else, or going with what someone else thinks or their opinions. This is all about being your true and authentic self this year. Also, you see this with tradition and also like your foundations. And this could be a lot of people who are evaluating some of the ways they have been taught. So this is like deprogramming your mind from any kind of mentalities that may be stagnating your growth. So that's going to be a big focus for you this year. And also, I do want to mention that we get this Page of Swords, this Nine of Swords, and this Knight of Swords. Swords deal with the mind, is intellect, is mental type anguish and mental type things that are going on. So this is a period to release any kind of damaging type thoughts or even feelings that you have towards yourself, but it's basically a process of you deprogramming your mind from things that just are no longer serving you. So then I asked for a focus. So I'm sorry, not a focus, but a theme. So what's a theme that's going to be going on within the year of 2023 for those under the sign of Taurus? And we get the Emperor and we get the Pentagram. So we see here with these swords, you know, you cutting away things that no longer serve your purpose. So with this Emperor, this is all about stepping into your power. This may be a theme that goes on with someone under the sign of Aries in your life that may influence the year, or even some type of relationship with a father. With the Emperor card, once again, this is all about taking charge and charging ahead. This is the card of action. It represents the sign of Aries, which you see this ram head at the top of this card. And what does Aries do? They're all about action. They're all about taking initiative. So this is going to be a year for you to really get going with the things that you want to accomplish in your life, especially with this pentagram right here. So if you've been sitting on stuff, sitting on ideas, things of that nature, this is a year for you to really put the groundwork in and actually put some effort and some energy behind your goals. The pentagram deals with creativity. It also deals with manifestation. So, you know, you can manifest all day, but you have to, there has to be some steps that have to be taken in order for manifestations to come into fruition. So this is going to be a year for a lot of you to put the action in to pursue your goals this year. Also with the pentagram card, this is also about balance. So balance with your spiritual and balance with the physical reality, because I know a lot of people that come into spirituality, they normally do so to you know, improve their material world. So a lot of focus on like money and abundance, and I'm all for that, but also make sure that you don't neglect your spiritual and your inner while you're trying to chase a dream or trying to chase a dollar as well. Okay. Also, be aware of the resources that you have around you with the pentagram. So, you know, utilize your resources this year. So if you got some connects with something that you can utilize for a business idea, make sure that you are utilizing all the resources that you have available to you and not just thinking you can do everything on your own, okay? All right, so I asked for some challenges this year that you may need to be aware of, and I like to address the challenges because we can kind of get ahead of, you know, the ball, okay? So right now you're in a period where you need to be releasing and you need to be letting go of some things that stress you, okay? We get the page and the 9 of swords that were in the present and a focus for you this year. So we get the, for challenges, we get the 10 of swords, we get the maiden, and we get the page of pentacles. All right, so we are going to start with the 10 of swords. So the 10 of swords is all about endings, okay? And these are like irrevocable endings, okay? Like endings that need to happen that can't be salvaged. So once again, if you have a relationship, if you're at a job that stresses you, things that need to go, you need to let go. And you may have a problem with doing that this year, but the more that you try to hold on to it, the more anguish that you're going to bring into your life. With the page of pentacles, this deals with progress, okay? You also see the page sometimes as a student card, okay? So this could be a challenge with trying new things and learning new things, you know, just not really putting forth the energy to progress, okay? And I say that with this maiden card because this maiden card deals with new energy. So it's like a lot of those under this sign are trying to hold on to the past. And one thing about the past, sometimes things work in the past. And then when you see that things are not working anymore, it's time to try something different. Okay, so you may have a challenge with embracing change this year, but the change is inevitable. Okay, so just always look forward to new opportunities. Okay. So this is just something to be aware of. It's time to let go of things that you need to let go of, things that are not for your higher self and not for your growth and your potential for the year of 2023. Stop trying to take old baggage into the new year, okay? Then I asked for some advice, you know, some advice for those under the sign of Taurus this year. And I get the card of the old ones the King of Cups, the Queen of Wands, and the Two of Swords. All right, so we're going to start with the Old Ones card. So the Old Ones card deals with rootedness, okay? It deals with your belief system. All right, I've been seeing a theme, and I said I was going to check and see if it was the same theme that was coming up with Taurus, because I saw the same thing with Aries. But this is all about energy beforehand that's coming back. So it's looking like it's a season of kind of like karma. So whatever you have dished out into the universe within the past year, it's going to be returning. So whether that's negative, whether that's positive, this is all about, reaping the benefits of what you have put in. So also with this old ones card, this is also about time-proven ways, okay? So you see this a lot of times with people getting back to their roots, okay? So even if that's in a spiritual context and you're going through an awakening process, this is about going back to traditions and things that your ancestors did, the old ones did, okay? This may be holistic healing, things of that nature. I also get the King of Cups. So with the King of Cups, you see he has all of this water around him, which deals with emotions, but he's sitting here, he's balanced, and he is meditating, okay? So this is a season and advice for you to stay level-headed this year. Work on your inner, work on controlling your emotions as well. Also, the King of Cups is compassionate, so this could also be being compassionate with others as well, but not sacrificing yourself in the process, okay? Then we get the Queen of Wands. So the Queen of Wands is all about confidence. She's a leader. You'll see her a lot of times in leadership roles. She's balanced. She balances her home. She balances her work and her family and all of those things. But she is the epitome of grace and the epitome of confidence. So this is also stepping into your confidence this year, okay? If you have been kind of holding yourself back with this Two of Swords, this is telling you to step forward with confidence and letting you know that everything will work out for your benefit, okay? Because with this Two of Swords, we see this as someone who typically keeps themselves in bondage. Now, on a traditional card, you will see this as a woman who's sitting in a chair and she has her hands crossed over her chest and she has a blindfold. But she can easily take off that blindfold and she can easily drop her arms and release these swords, but she's choosing not to. So make sure that you're not keeping yourself in situations that you need to get out of, okay? And anything that is going on this year, you have control of it, okay? So make sure that you're not holding yourself back and you're not holding yourself back from the greatness and the confidence of this Queen of Wands, okay? So then I asked for just some things to look forward to this year. What are some things that those under this sign may see manifest within this year? And we received the Ace of Swords, the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Swords, the Sun, the Key, and the Sun again. So these two cards, they're from two different decks, but they have the same meaning. So we will go over those last. All right, so with the Ace of Swords, this is all about your mental, okay? So you see this lady, and you see the light shining through her head. This is all about mental clarity. So a lot of you are going to get clear on what it is that you want to do with your life, okay? What's your purpose? What it is that you really want out of that relationship. So this is like an aha moment, really figuring out what it is that you want to do and what it is that you want to bring forth in your life. Also with the Ace of Swords, you'll see this as ideas and ideas that you put into formation. Like we stated with all of these, this knight and this page, this is a card of action and put in action towards your goals. So, this is going to be a season of mental clarity and seeing things differently, even if that is in a spiritual light and you're going through some type of spiritual awakening or things of that nature. And I say that because I get the Queen of Cups behind this. So the Queen of Cups, she's kind of like the queen, so she balances her emotions. She is also a woman who is very intuitive, You know, she has psychic abilities. So this is also going to be a season of a lot of those under this sign who are going to be tapping into their intuition and maybe even tapping into some kind of psychic or spiritual type of abilities this year. But also, this is a card of balance. Okay, you see the water around her, just like the King of Cups. So she balances her emotions, but also when you see the Queen of Cups, she can be a little bit emotional. So once again, it's going to be a focus on controlling your emotions this year as well. Then we get the Queen of Swords. All right. And like I stated with the balance, she's the emotions and she's the mind. So there's going to be a balance between your emotions and your intellect. Okay. But the Queen of Swords, she is also, she's very intelligent as well. So you see this as kind of like, she's kind of like heart over head and she's like head over heart. But when I see these two together, this is just telling me that there's perfect balance between these two. And then you get this clarity that's going to bring this perfect balance between the yin and the yang and so forth. We get the key card. So with the key card, this is a card of secret knowledge. All right. So you'll see this with like esoteric knowledge. This is why I stated that a lot of those under this sign may be going through a spiritual awakening in 2023, because this is like some type of experience you have that brings some type of clarity. And when you see the key card represents, like I stated, hidden knowledge, you know, new eyes, see new things, okay, in a spiritual light. Also with the key card, this tells you that you are the opener of your own ways. So you also see this with new opportunities and things that you manifest. So it's going to be really important that you pay attention to these emotions and to these thoughts and into your actions this year, because you know, what goes on in your year, you're going to manifest that depending on the energy that you're projecting, okay? So a big year for you as far as like manifesting a lot of your goals as well. And then we get the Sun card. So we get the Sun in this deck, and then we get the Sun in this deck. And the Sun is all about success. The Sun is about fulfillment, you know, so you may see this with traveling to a warmer climate. So, you know, a lot of you may be taking vacations this year. You also see this with, like I stated, success. So that could be business success in relationships, but overall a very positive year. But it's going to really be about you just kind of getting out of your own head with this Two of Swords and not holding yourself back. And also with this Page of Swords, you know, kind of just getting rid of and releasing everything that you need to release. So that was it, guys. Make sure that you like and subscribe to our channel. And if you need a personal reading, you can find us on our website, which is www.thirdgenerationconjure.com.